Hello and good day everyone. My name is Andrew Law and today I will be giving a video presentation for the History and Systems of Psychology course at California Southern University for Professor Benton. Today I am pleased to present an in-depth exploration of Wilhelm Wundt's pioneering work and its enduring impact on the discipline. And here we have Wilhelm Wundt, often regarded as the father of experimental psychology. And today I will take you through Wundt's life, his groundbreaking work, and his lasting impact on the field of psychology. By the end of this presentation, you'll have a deeper understanding of how Wundt's pioneering efforts laid the foundation for modern psychological science. Wundt's innovative approach and methodologies have set the stage for countless advancements in psychology, making him a central figure in the history of the discipline. Wilhelm Wundt was born on August 16, 1832 in Germany. His early education was profoundly shaped by his family's academic background, particularly his father, a Lutheran minister. This environment fostered a deep intellectual curiosity within Wundt, and from a young age. He pursued medical studies at the University of Heidelberg, where he was profoundly influenced by the work of Johannes Müller on the right, and Müller's physiological research, and Helmholtz's work on the left, on the speed of nerve impulses, which significantly impacted Wundt's thinking and the future work in psychology. These influences are evident in his scientific approach to understanding the human mind and behavior. So Wundt's career is marked by several significant milestones, most notably the establishment of the first laboratory dedicated to psychological research at the University of Leipzig in 1879. This laboratory is often cited as the birthplace of experimental psychology, marking a turning point in the study of the mind. In this laboratory, Wundt and his students conducted experiments that laid the groundwork for experimental methods in psychology. Wundt published numerous influential works, including Principles of Physiological Psychology, where he outlined the methods and scope of his new science. This text is considered a seminal work in psychology, detailing systematic experimental techniques and establishing psychology as a distinct scientific discipline. So Wundt is best known for his theory of structuralism, which is aimed to break down mental processes into their most basic elements. He used introspection as a method, training his subjects to report their conscious experiences in a systematic way. This approach involved detailed observation and recording of sensations, thoughts, and feelings, providing a foundation for understanding the structure of the human mind. Wundt's work was instrumental in distinguishing psychology as a scientific discipline separate from philosophy. His theories emphasize the importance of understanding the internal processes of the mind through empirical research, a concept that remains central to psychological science today. Some historical context. The 19th century was a period of rapid scientific advancement with significant developments in various fields influencing Wundt's work. In Germany, the intellectual climate was heavily influenced by the works of philosophers like Immanuel Kant, who emphasized the importance of empirical observation in understanding the mind, and the burgeoning natural sciences, which were making significant strides in understanding the physical world. Wundt's contemporaries, such as William James in America and Hermann Ebbinghaus in Germany, were also exploring the boundaries of this new field, contributing to a rich environment for psychological inquiry. This intellectual backdrop provided a fertile ground for Wundt's pioneering experiments and theoretical developments. Culturally, Wundt's work was deeply rooted in German tradition of rigorous scientific inquiry. Germany at the time was a leading center for scientific research, and Wundt's work reflected this commitment to meticulous experimentation and empirical data. Ethically, he was ahead of his time in considering the moral implications of his research. Wundt emphasized the importance of experimental control and the ethical treatment of participants, ensuring that his studies were conducted with the utmost respect for the human dignity. His ethical standards set a precedent for future psychological research, highlighting the need for ethical considerations in scientific studies. So Wundt's influence on psychology is immeasurable. His establishment of experimental methods and his insistence on rigorous scientific standards paved the way for psychologists. Wundt trained many students who would go on to become influential psychologists themselves, spreading his methods and ideas worldwide. While his methods of introspection were later criticized for their lack of objectivity, his contributions laid the groundwork for subsequent developments in psychology, including behaviorism and cognitive psychology. His legacy lives on in the continued emphasis on empirical research and the scientific study of the mind. So Wundt's principles continue to influence modern psychology. For example, the experimental methods he developed are foundational to psychological research today. These methods include the use of controlled laboratory experiments to isolate and study psychological processes. Moreover, his ideas about the importance of controlled laboratory experiments have been integral to the advancement of various psychological studies, such as cognitive psychology, which studies mental processes like perception, memory, and problem solving. Wundt's commitment to methodological rigor and empirical investigation remains a cornerstone of psychological research and practice. In conclusion, Wilhelm Wundt's contributions to psychology cannot be overstated. From founding the first psychological laboratory to developing the frameworks of structuralism and introspection, his work has left an indelible mark on the field. Wundt's establishment of the first lab dedicated to psychological research at the University of Leipzig in 1879 marked the formal beginning of psychology as an experimental and scientific discipline. This monumental achievement underscored the importance of empirical methods and rigorous experimentation in the study of the human mind. Wundt's structuralism aimed to understand the structure of the mind by analyzing its basic components. By employing introspection, he sought to explore conscious experience in a detailed and systematic manner. Although the method of introspection has faced criticism and evolved over time, it laid the groundwork for future experimental techniques and emphasized the importance of self-observation in reporting psychological research. Moreover, Wundt's influence extended beyond his immediate contributions. He trained a generation of psychologists who would go on to establish their own labs and advance the field in various directions. His emphasis on measurement, control, and replication in research continues to be the cornerstone of psychological science. Wundt's innovative approaches and unwavering commitment to scientific rigor have profoundly influenced the study of psychology, shaping it into a robust and dynamic discipline that it is today. As we continue to explore the intricacies of the human mind, Wundt's pioneering efforts remind us of the importance of rigorous scientific inquiry. His legacy exemplifies the potential of psychology to uncover the complexities of the human experience through meticulous and methodological investigation. The legacy of Wundt's is a testament to the enduring value of scientific exploration and the relentless quest to understand the human condition. In reflecting upon Wundt's contributions, we are reminded of the foundational principles that drive psychological research. His legacy serves as an enduring beacon for future generations of psychologists, inspiring them to pursue knowledge with curiosity, precision, and an unwavering commitment to scientific inquiry. As we build upon his work, we continue to expand the boundaries of psychological science, uncovering new insights and enhancing technologies. This concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for watching, and you have an excellent day.